Yeah, g'day. Ernie Umbernickel here again. Oh, listen to this. It's the sweet sound of a target. Hopefully it's gold. And in this episode, Sheila does get the gold. Again and again. Yep, and again. And I talk about keeping your calls in good shape and a few detector settings. Well, this is Western Australia. Alright, the machine's a bit noisy, simply because I think there's a storm brewing. Anyway, we'll try and get through this. Now, I've already turned her on. I've done a tune, give it a bit of a balance. In here, I've got a lead shot, yeah, the infamous lead shot, at around about that far, about 6 inches. Okay, there, I've got a gram of lead at around about the 10-11 inch mark. So we should be able to hear that one beautifully, I reckon. But I'm not so sure about this one. I reckon you'd miss that, you'd walk straight over it. That one's screaming, eh? Even though she's a bit dodgy, she's screaming. I'll just change it on to special. That's special, it's set at fine gold. See how we go on this one. Oh, that's picking her up, just though. Just. You might dig that, I reckon. Dig everything. Well, that one's going nuts. Now, what I'll do is I'm going to change over to the evolution coil and we'll do the same tests. Now, every now and then you've got to clean underneath your what are these things called? Coil. Have a look at this. She's pouring out. I've already got it going out so far, and I haven't even got it off to clean it. So just be careful, right, because that'll stuff up at how your actual detector works, or your coil works, or how efficiently you can find gold. And that's the aim. Anyway, let's clean her up and have another good day. G'day, back again. Now, I've got the evolution coil on, and the noise you can hear is actually, as I said earlier, is a bit of an electrical storm. I've got the 6000 here. That's a mean little machine, that one. That's Sheila's. Whoo! Does it get the gold? And it's got 2 pieces this morning, actually. Now, I'm just going to show you with the evolution coil, right? And I haven't changed too many settings from the old commander, but as I said, all that interference is actually coming from that storm. And don't forget, this is just a bigger aerial. Now, there you can see the difference there. The evolution picks it up. Now, listen to this. I imagine it's going to go nuts. Don't forget, this is about a gram at around about the 10-11 inch mark. Going nuts. You would obviously dig that. That'd be a lump of gold in your pocket. He gets it, but just not quite. Anyway, I'll turn on the 6000 and see how that goes. Okay, we got the 6000 here. This is Sheila's 6000. Hence you can tell by the little pink bits. Now, I've set it up, I've tuned it, I've balanced it. I'll do it again. Now, it's on the lowest setting, which is about 4 or 5, something like that. Okay, let's go over to the small one. Hey? You'd dig that, wouldn't you? Well, I would. Gets the lot. Now we'll just turn it up a bit, increase the sensitivity, right? Yep, every time. Now, You can hear the threshold, nice little hum. I'm about to increase it into silent. Wow, how about that? Now, just give it a bit more of a balance. Now, listen to this. So, really, it didn't matter on what setting you had it. This will get it every time. That being about, as I said, about a gram at about the 10, 11 inch mark. That being a lead shot at about 6 inches. This will get it every time. Now, they also go on about you'll never find big nuggets. That is, as I said, about a gram, about the 10 inch mark. What would you do if it was, let's say, 4 or 5 grams at around about 20 inches? It'd get it. No doubt. No doubt. Isn't it amazing? I love this thing. I think I'd have to trade in the old 5,000, I reckon. Anyway, that's another good day. Yeah, g'day. Ian the Umbernickel here again. Well, look at that. The Great Australian Bush again. We're actually just making a leap into the Nullarbor. Yeah, anyway, we're thinking safety again. We've got the old UHF, we've got the coffee going, we've got the seatbelt on, and we've got the Crocs on. Totally safe. Anyway, we've just spent about 3 weeks in the bush, hunting gold. We'll have a bit of a weigh-in tonight. We'll see how we go. I'm predicting around about the 9.5, which I reckon Sheila's actually got around about 8.5 of that. I might have struck it a little bit less this year, but never mind. We'll see how we go. All right. Well, here's for another big drive and another good day. Yeah, g'day. Ian the Umbernickel here again with Sheila. We're about to do the big weigh-in. Okay, I can't read it, I haven't got my glasses on, so I'll have to rely on Sheila. Ash is here. Alright, I don't know if you can see all that. How much does it weigh? The big weigh-in, come on.
11.86.
11.86. Oh, that's got to be a world record. Well, I tell you what, it's a world record for the Umbernickels. Anyway, I reckon that is another good day. Well, we've come to the end of our video. It's all about settings to do with the 5 and 6,000. A couple of things. Number one, don't forget to factory reset every now and then. It actually brings everything back into play and you can adjust things from there. Horses for courses. Now what I'm talking about there is your size of your coil. You don't have a coil this big to go for nuggets this big. It is what it is. If you're going to go for smaller nuggets, right, have a smaller coil. I believe their Evolution have got their Sadie Mark II at the present moment. Never used it, I'm not saying it. I reckon it'll be a good coil. Now, also, when you're using a small coil, on the auto tune, go for things that are, tune it in smaller. And what I mean by that is the numbers are around about the 40 mark. It's no good having it around about the 250, but it is good if you've actually got a larger coil on and you're going for larger and getting some depth. Go for a larger number. Now, write everything down. I can't recommend this enough. Write everything down. Write how you set your machine up and how it was working in that area. Write even the weather or whether the soil was wet or dry. I think that's a good idea. Old ears. When you're in the audio tone with older ears like mine, I'm 64, have it set a bit lower. I have mine at around about 42, 43. It actually makes it easier for you to hear the signals. Now, a noisy machine is no good to anyone. Absolutely no good to anyone. So, turn it down. If you need to turn the RX down a little bit and turn the stabiliser and adjust things, turn it down. Because all you're doing then is just creating noise, and as you're moving around, you're just getting noise. You won't hear a signal anyway, so you're just wasting your time. Turn it down just a touch. try and make it so you just get a nice hum out of the threshold. Yes, you're going to get a bit of EMI every now and then, but just try and set it right. Alright guys, well I think that's it. Christmas is coming up, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I think that is another good day. Yeah, well guys, we've come to the end of our video, and what happens again is a plane goes across. Love it. Yeah, the other nickel again, out here in absolute batshit country. There's that for country. Beautiful. Anyway, just put a new mark on the carnivore diet. I just ate a fly. No good. Anyway, here's to another good day.